I taught voice lessons for so many years and suddenly didn't know how to use my own voice. Mind-boggling to me that something I did from the time I was in kindergarten, I didn't know how to do anymore. My name is Laura. I'm a mother of 5. I'm a military veteran, I'm an attorney, and I am a stroke survivor. I had gone to a soccer game with my family and decided that I would be the one to drive us home. And I got to an intersection where there was a stoplight, and I had no idea what to do. Suddenly, nothing made sense.
As we got through, I realized I just had to take the wheel, get her foot off the gas, and we tried to coast it over, and we stopped. What's going on? And that's when she said, my head is numb, my left side is numb, and I don't know what's going on.
We went to a hospital, and they went ahead and said, well, we're going to administer a stroke protocol. Don't worry, your face isn't drooping, you're young, you're healthy, not a stroke. When they got the MRI, they said, it is a stroke, how about that? I was referred to a cardiologist. I had a hole in my heart and atrial fibrillation. Essentially, I had a perfect recipe for having a stroke, even though I was young and healthy.
So Laura is a kind of a typical patient that came to us after a previous failed ablation for atrial fibrillation. Certainly, women they have a higher threshold for pain. The physicians see them, they tend to sort of downplay their symptom. Because women are more stoic, they tend to sort of delay and endure sort of the pain and suffering.
I have a family history of heart issues. When you grow up with that, you think heart attack, stroke, that's her thing. You don't think that could be your thing.
She wasn't old, she wasn't male, she wasn't overweight. Time was of the essence, and I think that bias hurt us.
The message is never ignore when something doesn't feel right. She's an example of stroke-like symptoms were transient, but in some people they're not.
Before my stroke, I was active with my family, really involved in music and the arts. After my stroke, at first I couldn't sing. I didn't remember really how to. For 5 years to have lost that completely was a big deal to me.
After the successful ablation, I got my wife back, my children got their mother back. I think she's a walking example and testimony of the resources that are available through the American Heart Association. I can only imagine how many more families would be impacted had the resources not been available.
I was so excited to have this beautiful heartbeat that looked like it was supposed to look. As silly as that sounds, it was a big deal to me. The American Heart Association resources were invaluable, particularly Go Red for Women. What to look out for a woman's particular symptoms of a heart attack and of a stroke. These aren't the same as what you see in a man.
The American Heart Association has been historically very involved both with patient education and supporting innovative research to improve patient care.
Seeing our oldest now in college and being able to go to the beach and jump in the waves and fly kites and ride bikes, we got a second chance.
I got to adopt my daughter. She may never have had a family. Being here allowed us to have a family.
I want that for anyone else facing a similar situation. I want them to have the education, also have that second chance.
The fact that I'm still here for my husband and my children, it means the world to me. And I can't imagine a better life than the one I have.